The only way they can be legit friends if the girl is grotesque. She has to be on Quasimodo, Hunchback, or Notre Dame type. Her face has to look like slime. She has to be some type of, she must have survived a nuclear power plant attack or Peace and blessings, you ugly mofos, and welcome to another episode of He Rants. I'm your host, Felix Long Trousers. Man, check it out, man. If this is your first time on He Rants, I want to let you know I'm just a random guy who likes to talk about random stuff that interests me, and I just feel like I need to inform you guys about it. If that sounds sexy or attractive to you, make sure you hit that subscribe button as well as with the post notifications. That way you'll always be one of the first people to hear the voice of Long Trousers. At the same time, leave a like, because I'm so damn insecure, and those likes definitely let me know I'm doing a stand-up job. Same time, you gotta buy the merch. Mofo, men offering females orgasms because we're so humble. Link in the description box below. But let's not waste no more time, man. We gotta talk. I wanted to do a news video today and everything, right? But basically, I think I'd rather do a rant video, even though most of my news videos are pretty much rant videos in a sense. I just saw this story about this guy, Mr. Potato Head himself, Steve Harvey, right? You guys know I've talked about Steve Harvey so many times, of him, picking up the single mother and everything, and raising one of the street ambassadors that we know as Lori Harvey and everything. Even though that's not his biological child, he definitely groomed her and raised her as his own and everything, right? And you see how that turned out, right? But the reason I'm talking about Steve Harvey, man, because there's this TikTok that just started going viral, right? That showed an interview that he did about 10 years ago where he was pretty much talking and saying he believes that women and men can't be friends. Actually, matter of fact, let me actually show you the video.
All of my friends are men. I don't have female friends. I don't. I'm incapable of that.
Why? What do you mean?
Well, because, come on.
Because you have a wife.
Well, I have a wife, and I don't really have female friends because, look, okay, let's get rid of this myth right here. Okay, I'm gonna tell you this. Let's get rid of this right here. You're an attractive woman. There's some guy somewhere saying, "Yeah, we're friends." No, that's not true. He's your friend only because you have made it absolutely clear that nothing else is happening except this friendship we have. We remain your friends in hopes that one day there'll be a crack in the door, a chink in the armor, and trust and believe that guy that you think is just your buddy, he will slide in that crack the moment he gets the opportunity.
Because we're guys. Men think this way?
99.9% of us think that way.
Am I the only one that wants to dig down the interviewer? I know I can't. You can't even see the interviewer through the whole video, right? But something about him saying that she's attractive, right? I just feel like she might be pipeable. A lot of people are going at Steve Harvey, man, saying all this stuff, saying that, listen, this guy's a fraud, he's a phony. I don't know what makes him a fraud or a phony, even though I feel like he is, right? Because he's a panderer. Not only is he a panderer, he's one of the guys of the Simp Alliance, right? With the Derrick Jacksons and them and such, right? But you see, that's what's happening right now, right? Who did I say was the overlord? The guy, the big honcho, the final boss in the Simp coalition, right? Derrick Jackson. See, now that Derrick Jackson, he's had his fun. He's had his stride as king, right? It's almost time for him to fall off the Iron Throne. Well, he pretty much has, right? His whole life is crumbling. His whole persona has dropped tremendously. And what happens once the king drops? The whole kingdom drops, right? So now they're coming after Steve Harvey, right? Before you know it, Tyler Perry's probably going to get attacked as well. They have to get all the simps together in a union and destroy them. And before you know it, Russell Wilson, right, the simp godchild, he will probably, he'll probably go out, I won't be surprised if Russell Wilson's out here cheating on Sierra as we speak. But listen, man, I don't see Steve Harvey as a fraud, right? At the end of the day, he's speaking facts in the sense that men and women really can't be friends. Let me say this, right? Men and women can be friends, right? But it only depends on how ugly the girl is, right? The girl has to be very grotesque, right? And you're probably saying, does she really have to be grotesque? She can just be like, not your type. No. Listen. There's this thing, right? You guys know what happens when dogs, when they want to have babies, they get into heat, right? And then they get so freakishly horny, they go out on search of finding somebody that they could just hump and ejaculate into, right? Or I think that's when the girl's in heat. I'm not sure. One of them, or maybe they both do, and they just go out there just really, really horny, and they just want to smash anything that has a pulse, right? Men also go through that, right? But that's something that happens to men on a daily basis. It's not something that happens monthly or seasonally. This happens literally, I would say almost every hour, but sometimes stronger than others, right? Especially, usually hits a lot harder when the sun goes down, right? Usually between the times of 10 to 2 o'clock for some reason. Some people want to call that demon time, right? So when demon time happens, usually the erection is at full salute. This is when men are sending out crazy text messages, right? Double texting, doing a lot of things that's against the street code, right? That just men aren't allowed to do certain things, and they just like, F it, I don't care. You're so horny and you want to get this nut off, and Pornhub is just not going to cut it. Pornhub is not going to cut it. You want the actual viscous innards, right? You want to actually feel the warmth, the liquidy fluids of a woman's insides, right? So at that point, you're calling up people. People are not replying. You're offering things that you're not supposed to offer. Oh yeah, I got drinks. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you hungry, man? I got food in the crib. Oh, I can order to go. You can come over to the crib. You can chill, man. I just got Redbox. You know what I'm saying? That's how you know it's serious. You actually getting Redbox, and people still get Redbox. So usually at those times, even though that the guy is usually seeing that, man, I need to smash something, right? Then they might have some friends that are not that attractive, and they're gonna look at those friends and be like, man, find any excuse in the book. They will find any excuse in the book to justify them smashing, right? They're gonna look at them like, I mean, when the sun hits her just right, she's not there, she's not that ugly, right? You might start texting your other friends and stuff. They're like, bro, what do you think about Veronica? Like, oh, bro, she ugly. Yeah, she ugly, but is she ugly though? I'm looking at Instagram. I mean, that booty looking a little bit alright. You know what I'm saying? You just finding any excuse to get in the guts, right? The moment your friend gives you just a little bit of leeway, like, I mean, I guess the booty a little bit alright. He'd be like, yeah, I knew it was alright, bet. And now you're trying to hit up your man's Veronica and try to get in the guts and stuff. And this is your friend for God knows how long, and you knew she was ugly. That's why I said the only way they can be legit friends if the girl is grotesque. She has to be on Quasimodo, Hunchback, or Notre Dame type. Her face has to look like slime. She has to be some type of she must have survived a nuclear power plant attack or something like that. That's the only way she can be your friend, and you don't want to get in the guts. And Steve Harvey, he's speaking facts. He's speaking facts, man. A lot of women right now are kind of delusional in a sense that they believe that these men that they call friends, so-called brothers, some of them, right? Those ones that get elevated to brother status, right? Oh, I don't see him that way because we're brothers. I don't think he'd ever want to get in my guts because we're brother and sister. We're just a happy-go-lucky tandem, a cool couple of friends, right? Friends that's out going shopping and stuff, sleeping over possibly. Probably not sleep over, because let's be honest, most guys, if they're sleeping over, they're gonna get the guts. The crazy thing about this is that a lot of women know this. They know this, but they choose to ignore it, right? Once you have a girl and your girl has a friend, right? A male friend. I don't care if the male friend is short, scrawny, ugly, bald, anything like that. Most likely you as the boyfriend, right, will say, no, this guy wants you. I clearly am able to see that you are attractive as a woman, right? You're telling me that this guy can't see that? Oh, no, it's not even like that. I would never give him a chance. You're saying that. But women also have their low points, right? Their low points. Their low points happen usually after a breakup, after an argument, or when liquor is involved, right? Usually the liquor is involved when the liquor is introduced into the situation, right? Some girls get a little bit more touchy-feely. Their innards gets a little bit more moist. And it's kind of like when a man has a strong erection, right? When a man has a strong erection, he has to relieve his erection by penetrating something, be it a wall, be it a pillow, be it some young lady walking down the street that just so happens to be offering a good time for $50. Not that I've ever done anything like that. I never pay for services. So like I was saying, the woman's innards gets moist and lubricated, right? And at that point, they need something to enter it, be it a vibrator or a penis. Most likely a penis that is not wearing a condom, right? Because we all know once you put the raw dick in there, it is yours, right? It's officially yours. The raw dick penetrating inside there. She does not know what to do with it, right? She does not know what to do with the condom. The condom is just plastic, right? It might as well be her vibrator, right? But when you come in with the meets to innard contact, right? Oh, it's glorious. It's beautiful. That's when you start turning them crazy. They don't know how to act now because they're doing it the way God intended it to do, right? But listen, man, at the end of the day, people have to understand that these guys, we are hunters, right? We are hunters. No matter how pretty a girl is, right? Most guys don't want a girl who's going to give it up easy, right? Most guys don't, regardless of what they say. They would like a girl who would give it up to them, but just not too easy, right? If you walk up to a girl and be like, hey, yo, you know, me and you, can we do the sexual dance? Most likely, she'll say no, right? Because she say she doesn't want to look like a hoe or anything like that, right? If she does say yes, then you're worried. You're wondering, does this girl have some type of super strong STD with a cape to destroy my life? Or is this girl, oh my goodness, my child, my son just came in, right, and everything, and he made me proud because I feel like he came out with the main intention to gain knowledge of how to smash hoes, right? He heard his father out here speaking about hunting and gathering hoes, right? Like father, like son, right? Is that what I say? But I digress, man. Back to what I was saying. So at that point, you're feeling like, man, this woman is really giving up the cheeks. This is a setup. There's going to be somebody who's going to hop out of a bush or something and try to rob me for my money, right? But if the girl puts up a little bit of a fight, right, and she's able to tell you, hey, no, I'm not that type of girl, blah, 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 you take me out for a date or something, or she plays hard to get, now you're intrigued, right? Now you're just like, okay, maybe I can be able to get in the guts. I'll be able to get in guts. I gotta put a little bit of effort. Or she puts you in the friend zone. At this point, a lot of guys like this. I mean, they like it, but they don't like it. Let's be honest, right? Nobody wants to be put in the friend zone because then it makes the voyage a little bit harder, right? But if you're smart, even if you be put in the friend zone by this young lady, there's many other ladies for you to pipe down while you are working on this one. And then for her putting you in the friend zone as punishment, you should only give her 3 pumps if she allows you to smash. Why 3 pumps? Because that 3 pumps, it'll let her know that things that you wait for a very long time are not always valuable, right? Sometimes you want instant gratification. And listen, us as the men, we will get our instant gratification when we get our nut off, but she will not, because she wanted to wait so long and made us stay in the damn friend zone. Cause dudes, we also do like it easy to a certain extent, right? I guess you just have to read the room, read the environment, right? There's just been times I've had one night stands. I met a girl, boom, boom, we rap a little bit, and then, you know, she gives up the cheek. She puts up a little bit of fight. I don't know why. When I'm me saying this, it sounds like I'm doing the R word to her and everything, but it wasn't an R word. It was definitely consensual, right? You know, she definitely puts up a fight a little bit, gives a little illusion like she's not trying to. I'll take that, right? Oh, I'm trying to get in the guts and everything. She says, no, stop. But damn, that really sounds like I freaking. Hey, listen. If they say stop, just stop. I've gotten to the point now, man. I don't give a damn. Everything is the R word at this point now, right? So if you say stop, I don't care how playful it is. I don't care if you say stop, but you have a sign on your forehead that says, even though I say stop, keep going. I'm not going. All right, I'm not going anymore, man. I've seen too many guys get me too now. So, you know, but I digress. Listen, man, at the end of the day, a lot of females are going to lie and say like, oh yeah, these friends just like them. No, the older ones not lying are the ugly ones, right? The ugly ones that just look horribly ugly. Oh my God, this. Fellas, if you're in the friend zone, man, don't let that be the hindrance to you, man. Still keep trying, but be strategic. Don't be the guy that's going to keep, you know, pushing in there, right? Don't buy her anything. Definitely don't buy her anything. Don't get to brother status. But then again, get to brother status, because a lot of those guys that are called brothers are usually hitting, in a sense, right? You know, I ran into a lot of girls like, oh, this is my brother, but he was definitely getting in the guts, drilling her like it's a freaking Home Depot ad and everything, right? And I just love it. I love it. If you can get to that position, that's also grand and glorious also, right? But listen, man, at the end of the day, men and women cannot be friends, right? They can't be friends no matter what anybody say. They cannot be friends, right? Even when it comes to coworkers, right? Most girls that you became friends with, right? Most of the time, oh my goodness, my son, keep passing this here, buddy. All right. This guy is just popping up to the scene. But that's pretty much my cue to end the video, right? Hey, if you stay this long, man, I appreciate you. I love you, man. Make sure you hit the subscribe button as well as with the post notification. That way you'll be one of the first people you hear the voice. Same time, leave a like, because I'm so damn insecure. Those likes definitely let me know I'm doing a stand-up job. At the same time, gotta buy the merch. Mofo, men offering females orgasms because we're so humble. Link in the description box below. And that's all I gotta say. Peace and blessings, you ugly mofos. And I'm out.